To be able to register to vote, you mean?
To be able to register
Yes.
to vote.
So you must register online?
Well,
You don't have a computer?
If you're not registered, they do not have physical forms like we are used to. So they
And
gave
that's
us
to suppress the vote. But folks, understand something. If what we saw is true, no matter what we do, it's not going to make a difference. I can tell you no matter what we do, that whoever's running against Mr. Duggan is going to lose by 2 or 3%, but he's going to lose. Whoever's running against Janice Winfrey is going to lose by 2, 3, 4%, but they're going to lose. Whoever's running against Santel Jenkins is going to lose by overwhelmingly, but they're going to lose. If you're running against James Tate, you're going to lose. If you're running against Andre Spivey, you're going to lose. So we need to understand that and stop acting naive as if you think that if you get out and go vote, it's going to make a difference. It's not going to make a difference. The fix is in. Do you all understand? You should not, you all know now, you're no longer naive now. Because this means for all the marbles that there are. This means the governor's race. This means the county executive race. This means the mayor's race. This means the presidential race. All this is impacted. All this is impacted. So if they can control it, they can minimize Detroit's impact when Detroit should be controlling the entire state.
They are going to select.
They've been selected.
They've been selected.
Yes. Okay, is there any other questions? Anybody have any questions?
Yeah. Can you say it louder? My question is, how come we didn't challenge them on the fact that we know that they're
Because she asked, why did we challenge them on the fact that we know there's 2 different sets of ballots? Because we can't prove it. When we select our fight, we have to select a fight on the basis of what we can prove. We can tell by all these write-ins being in the same handwriting, they have to have a second set. They have to have a second set of ballots. There's no way you can do this. Because the ballots have to have been done to be inserted for all of them to be in the same handwriting. So we know that that's there, but we can't prove it. So what do we have? We have the anecdotal evidence that is very powerful, and that is the handwriting that won't match the voter's application. You know, when you come into the precinct, you have to fill out that white piece of paper. It won't match that. It won't match the application sent back by the absentees. It won't match that. All of this will be lost. All of this they will lose. Once we can get this into the court and we have subpoena power, we can get all those documents, and we will be able to expose it. Okay, so that's what it is. That's why we didn't challenge it, because it's something that we can't prove. We can only challenge. We only want to deal with what we can prove.
So your request to the courts is to, in a nutshell,
to compel the county to perform their jobs, their duty that is complained of in the complaint. Everything that I have in the petition, there's 7 of us. We all said the same thing. We all demanded that they compare the absentee ballot applications. We all demanded they compare the poll book to the number of voters. We all did that. So they haven't done that. They did it with one case. And one case doesn't make it all. And the one case was filled with fraud. So that's why they don't want to do the rest. We have to make them do the rest. That's why we got to go into court.
The rest of the absentee.
No, Deborah, we said everyone, all these.
All of them.
All these, the absentees in the precincts. You have absentee ballot applications in the precincts. Not absentee. Now you got me messed up like that. You have applications, voter applications in the precincts. Those little slips of paper. When you come in to vote, you fill out one. You give it to the woman. She looks you up in the book.
So they have a copy. They have that? No.
That's in the cases. They have
How come we haven't been looking at it?
Well, because they're not letting us do that, because they're not doing the duty in terms of investigating. So we're past it. What we got to do now is, we're all past this, folks. We're all past this. There's no naiveness going on here now. We know what we're up against. We got to fight fire with fire. We got to make it rain. We got to make it rain. And we're the little core of folks that are going to make it rain. Those who've been down here, those who are watching this, we're going to make it rain. Yes.
I wanted to know about the printer manifest.
The printer sent over a manifest, had the wrong long year on it. Yeah, 2009, 2010. Yeah, that's their dismissal, but it's on every page. They're willing to do that on anything if they can do that. That's not what it requires. So we're going to put in our thing that the printer's response was non-responsive. It wasn't responsive. And so once we have the subpoena power, we're going to be able to do a lot of things. But we got to do it before this board finishes the recount and certifies, which they want to do next week. We got to gather that control immediately.
Okay, tell people about the money again, what they need to do, if you don't mind.
We need to have them go online. They can go to our website. They can go to PayPal. If you go to PayPal, you can send a check or a credit card payment directly to Tom Barrow at anewvisionfordetroit.com, or you can go to our website, click on the big red button that says Recount, and just put right in the screen that you want to contribute to the recount. That's the name. It'll say the purpose, Recount. We'll get it. But we got to do this as quickly as we can, because we've got to get this to the lawyers tomorrow and over the weekend, so that they will do what needs to be done to compel these boards, these canvassers, to do what they need to do. Now, fortunately, there was only 3 of them there. I believe, well, let me say nothing more about that. We needed the 4th.
What about folks that don't have a computer who want to contribute?
Yes, if you don't have a computer and you want to contribute, you can go to your bank, get a money order, go up to the little store up there, get a little money order. You can swing by and drop it off at the office at 2650 Gratiot in Detroit. You can drop it in the mail, or if you call, if you got a check of enough size enough, you can call and we'll send somebody out, come get it. I'll come to your house and get it.
What's the number, Mr. Barrow?
The number to what?
Call.
You can call the number 922-7769 and just hit extension 202. 922-7769. And then I'll come to your house and pick it up. But don't have me come for $10 now. I'm not trying to come for $10. Okay, any other questions?